Joey and Batrice exist? Well, in this universe, Joey did never come to pass. It's just the cartoon universe. Joey's not in it. It's literally just the cartoon universe. Bendy never goes to the surface with Bendy. Originally it was that, but I decided, never mind, he's never going to go to the human worlds. So basically Bendy stays in that world. But Joey, you say, that means Joey doesn't exist. Actually, no, he does exist. A Joey from another universe, comes into a demon realm and gets basically reborn as a demon, Bendy's counterpart, called, Darling. Yes, I got the name from someone else. I credit them from the demon, the Bendy the Darling Devil. Says like, hey, can I have Darling? Like that Asperlog? Yes, I got it from there. He's called Darling because no one would expect a monster to be Darling. Batrice comes up with the name in the story. But basically that's all there really is. There's enemies, there's a whole bunch of things. Bendy is genderqueer in it, and Batrice there's a whole bunch of other universe things. I'll talk about them. Update. I'm deciding to shove everything into one video. Like a whole bunch of Batrice and Bendy's backstory into one video. Well, Batrice, let's start off with Batrice. She is arranged for the marriage for the Prince of the Vampire Bats, I believe. Yeah, it's the Prince of the Vampire Bats. Basically, Batrice is getting forced into marriage, decides to leave her kingdom. And the thing about the Vampire Bats kingdom is they are part of a region in the cartoon universe where it's not really the cartoon universe anymore. It leads to the drawing universe, like the painting universe or whatever. It's basically all in color. Batrice wasn't drawn by Joey in this universe. Batrice was drawn by a girl in the universe, like another person, so basically it's part of the universe, where she runs away into the cartoon universe and a whole bunch of other stuff, and Bendy sees her and all that stuff. You probably already saw the episode of her backstory. You'd have to check it on my channel. Don't look at the old stuff, look at the new stuff. Basically, then she escapes from this escape marriage, she meets Bendy, then eventually her real name is Rosma, because she's the Princess Rosma. If you don't get the reference, it's like Ozma from the Oz books, the Lost Princess, all that other stuff. But basically, she ran away from the escape marriage, and at first she decides, I'm going to kill Bendy so I can, use him for escaping the marriage. Then when she's about to kill Bendy, well, let's just say, you probably saw that video, Bendy confesses her love, by the way. This speed paint is on it's my channel if you want to watch it, with sound and stuff. I'm gonna just talk now. So basically, she realizes she's been in love with Bendy this whole time, and then stuff happens. Eventually, the prince, named Prince Lelora, yeah, that's an actual prince name in the character. Basically, what happens is he, I'm so messed up right now. Prince Laura finds out where Batrice is, but he calls her Rosma, and he asks, whoever brings me back Rosma, a demon and an angel, will win something $1 million. So they eventually get caught, and Batrice is about to get forced into marriage. By the way, the ritual of marriage in my Vampire Bat Kingdom is, this is weird, but either you have to kill a demon and a angel, basically. You have to kill a demon and an angel, take their souls and stuff. So they take Bendy and Alice and all that good stuff. Look at all that good stuff, okay, kids? Life. Well, basically, they escape the marriage thing, and life goes back to normal. Until much later on, where the Bat Kingdom, eventually starts saying that they need Batrice because the prince died and Batrice is needed there, and they decided that she should be queen. Eventually, she decides to give the throne away to one of the servants. This causes a whole bunch of things. They apparently are at war with demons, and Batrice and Bendy are running away, and then Bendy gets caught by the demons. Demons start torturing Bendy and a whole bunch of stuff, and, well, basically, Bendy, after he escapes, well, here's the problem. Batrice thinks Bendy is dead, so she goes in a depressive state. This happens when they are, both, like, where Bendy is 14 and Batrice is 15. Not 15, she's 14 and Bendy is 13. And here comes the part. Batrice, and there's 2 years after Bendy escaped, he's in a far-off land, far away from Batrice, and suddenly something happens. A whole bunch of vampire bats start coming in. This is due to the fact that the vampire bats decide to share their technology in color with the rest of the world. This represents the age where they found out how to color cartoons. And so Bendy at this time, by the way, is experimenting as a girl, because he is genderqueer, as I've said. She at the time, Bendy, starts walking around town talking to the vampire bats, and then he's in an alleyway. She starts to get robbed. She starts to get robbed, and then a figure who's vaping in the corner decides to kick the people off, and he's like, "Who are you?" And then the cat person says, "Wait, is that you? No way, you're dead." And then they take off the hood, and it's Batrice. And Bendy's like, "Oh well, shit. Okay." And stuff happens. I still haven't said most of the backstory, the good stuff. This part's still developing. I'm not even sure if I'm gonna keep this part with the time skip and shit. I'm not sure if I want to even do color in this universe. Okay, anyway, goodbye.
Update, I'm going to use my real voice for this because I am too lazy. Well, I decided to remove the time skip arc. Why? Well, I realized how cringy it is. Yes, though, I'm not going to get rid of the time skip outfits. I'm going to have the Bendy go through them, but I'm getting rid of the time skip. I really hate it. I realize how much I hate the thing where they have to go through the cover thing. No, but Bendy's going to have, because I need more arcs, I realized, where they're going to develop in the end there. Because I had a whole bunch of other stuff planned. Yes, Bendy gets kidnapped by the demons. She thinks he's dead, but there's no account because he comes back. Yeah, sorry about that.